YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Captain of Industry, episode 4. So in our last episode, we got the inklings of our concrete production going. Although on further review, I screwed up a couple of things here, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it. We didn't set things up quite properly because we got the crusher all the way over here, which will grind up some of the materials, but they need to be delivered over here. And we got the rotary kiln, which needs the limestone. Limestone's over here, but then they have to deliver it back here. Not as an efficient placement as I could. I'm not going to take the resources, because we don't have a lot of resources to spare, to scrap that, to move it just yet, but in time I will. One other thing we want to do here is let's keep a closer eye on some of our other materials. We don't need to pay close attention to rubber yet. So I'm going to take that off our tracker, but I am going to put cement on our tracker because that's going to be very important. We do start off with a good, healthy supply of it, but we're going to be burning through it pretty quick. So yeah, that's going to be something we need to pay attention to. Now, one other thing, yeah, we got an excavator here. I was originally going to have it go and grab those rocks, but I'm thinking I actually should have it on here because not only do we get more iron ore out of the deal, but we also get more slag out of the deal. And slag is just as important for getting us, raw materials. So yeah, let's get that second excavator, and actually maybe another truck. 4 trucks in total. That's gonna take up a lot of our other trucks. So let's make sure we've queued up one more pickup truck. Once we get the parts manufactured, it'll come off the line. That way I don't forget about it. Now, our deal right now is diesel. We need to get set up with diesel, but one couple of things that we need to do before that. One is we are about to get loose storage researched here, and now we're moving on to the repair of the ship dock. Now, loose storage is going to be useful on a couple of fronts. We can store some of the materials like coal or limestone, or even better, we can store some of the crusher stuff, the slag and what have you. So what I'm probably going to do here, now the question is, do I want to move this crusher? What is the crusher's 30? So if we demolish this crusher just to move it, we get 23 back, which isn't too bad. I mean, they're gonna have to haul the materials anyway, so maybe we shouldn't bother just doing that. It's gonna need to get transported one way or the other. Yeah, so here's what we do. We throw down a rotary kiln. Yeah, this should be good. Now this one takes 60, but we have 2 concrete mixers here. What we should probably do, because you need 1 rotary kiln for every mixer, let's throw down a pair of these, because I want to keep up with our demands here. And we can flip the script here, have them a step apart. And we can share a smokestack. Just slightly reduces the cost of the overall build, but everything counts here at this point. And then we will want another concrete mixer to make use of all of these. Nope, not wrong flip. Flip. There we go. We could actually probably get away with... Actually, you know what? For the moment, we're going to put this one on pause. I do want it here, but I don't want them to build it yet. We're gonna have 2 concrete mixers, or two kilns to 3. That way we bleed down some of our supply here, and still get an appreciable amount of concrete production going. We will extend this out. That should be good. Yeah, we'll take care of that real quick, and then we could dive headfirst into our what I would call my first named build for this series here. It has not been like super tested, but I did some experimentation, and I like the way it looks. Hopefully you do too. Yeah, because we need to ensure that our construction parts continue. Because if that slows down, then everything slows down. Yeah, our trucks doing all their building are now very busy. Alright, so we got our coal. Now we just need a delivery of limestone. We should be good. Yeah, we just have the one truck servicing it, but I think we only need the one. Because they can just deliver it here and here. Yeah, and these 2 are paused due to the excavators going slower. Once we get our parts built back up again, then we'll be golden. Okay, I guess you're gonna build that anyway. I thought I paused. I guess pausing the building and pausing the construction are 2 different things. Well, I guess we have it, so we might as well use it. No trees to harvest. Let's fix that. Let's, yeah, we're just gonna clear out all of this. Well, I mean, I guess we won't be falling behind on cement anytime soon. We could even probably get away with another concrete mixer. Because, I mean, this is why I'm doing this. Is this concrete, we may be having some of these, yeah, stop. Be due to lack of concrete. That one's running low on concrete. That one has stopped. So 2 of our things have stopped due to lack of concrete. All right, we just got new refugees. We are near our cap. So we're going to turn this off for now. Also save us a little bit of power. Because we have more than enough workers to work with. But right now we just need this. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to get another concrete mixer. Just so that 1, we can bleed off a little of our excess. But 2, just make sure we have a nice steady flow of concrete. And while we're here, we're probably going to need to double up these to make sure these have enough water. Because how much we pack in here? 60? That might not, yeah, I think we're going to need to double up here. So yes, I know this is supposed to be the diesel episode, and it will be, but we gotta take care of business first. There we go. Have both of those feed into it. Luckily, these things, I mean, they do require some construction parts, but they also require wood, and we've got wood in abundance, so that's not a problem. Alright, finished our storage. New refugees got new goodies brought to us, which is awesome. We're back to very busy. Now we finished the truck, so let's just queue up another one. We do need more trucks here. I think what we need to do is get a unit storage, because cement is held in unit storages. Put it right there. Cement. And this will be a useful placement once we unlock belts, because these things manufacture the cement and can feed it right into the back of this. Then again, these things have good internal storages, so you know what? Let's pause the construction of that. I still eventually want that. Don't get me wrong, but let's pause the construction of it so we don't distract from our supplies here. Yeah, still the concrete that we're working on. Concrete. Yeah. It's all, everyone's missing concrete. Let's also just get a nice influx of concrete from our trading partners here. We can adopt 5 people. That won't put us over the cap, but I'm willing to pay a premium for this concrete. I'm not willing to pay a premium for the scrap, but I'll take it just to have it. What are we waiting on here? Yeah, we're waiting on the 40 construction parts. And if everyone's run out of concrete here, then yeah, that makes sense that we're waiting on all those. All right, at least those two are churning and burning. And once we got deliveries of concrete here, I mean, part of me wants to do more assemblies, but that's not going to do us any good if concrete's our bottleneck. Now concrete's looking a little bit better. We just need to wait for our trucks to repair to start delivering. All right, ship repair. We're not doing that just yet. We're getting there, but not yet. Let's grab the ramp for vehicles, copper refinement, and synthetic rubber, which will lead us to our first big milestone tech, construction grade 2. This flips the script on pretty much everything. Gives us a whole new class of goods to deal with, but also opens up things like conveyor belts and groundwater pumps and crop rotations and all that fun stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to be had here, even though it's going to require a lot of materials and logistics. But we'll get our ship up and running soon. We just need to get our diesel going before we run too low on that. All right, good. Concrete mixer has no recipe, no fear. Okay, now it is time for us to do our diesel. Now that we are free of distractions, for the moment anyway, we will do diesel. So how does diesel work? Well, at least in the early game, we have these oil pumps which extract the crude oil from the ground. The crude oil right now, this map gives us a nice little patch of it right here to work with nearby, which is quite handy. Then we also have the basic distiller, which turns the crude oil into diesel fuel. Now, it's not very efficient. It says so on the tooltip. This is like the coal burner of oil, but we don't have any other choice at the moment. Eventually, there'll be better means, but for now, not so much. Now, this thing requires 18 raw crude oil and ticks at a 20-second cadence. This one spits out 6 crude oil every 20 seconds, so a 3-to-1 ratio is already set for us. Now, one thing I have I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up 2 sets of pumps, but we're only going to build 1 at the moment. Because we only need 1 set at the moment. So yeah, we're going to do uno, doso, treso. And then we get our basic distiller. We want to flip you around so the crude is on this side. And we're going to flip you around here. We do need to put a little space here to for our eventual import of coal via conveyor belt. But now we take that and we flip you over here. Now, just same as before, I like it when they share the smokestack. I mean, a smokestack's only 10. Am I saving a whole lot by having 2 feed into 1? No, but I am saving 8 net because you have to spend a couple on pipes. And besides, I just like the way it looks, so sue me. All right, we pump that down there. These can all join up with each other. Excellent. So now it spits out diesel, which is stuff that we want, but it also spits out wastewater, which we don't want, but I mean, we have to deal with it. And by deal with it, I mean dump it into the ocean. Unfortunately, that's going to hurt our pollution score, but we don't have much of a choice at the moment. But first off, let's deal with the stuff that we do want. So we're going to get ourselves a fluid storage. Turn that around here. We'll belly you up to like right here. Yeah, it should be good. Because we can do that. And then this one goes to the other input channel here. Fantastic. Now, one other thing I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be moving this diesel generator, and these things are fairly cheap, so that doesn't really concern me too much. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to flip you over like this. We're going to hug you over here. And then we'll flip you over like that. And so now this will spoon feed our generators as they need them. Plus our trucks can have access to this to refuel nearby if needed. And then here, while I'm at it, let me just set up my other oil pumps. But again, we're going to be pausing these. Yeah, we'll put them back to back. Uno, dos, tres. There we go. About to say, I know you guys can misclick. All right, let's try that again. That's better. Okay, now the last leg of the journey here is this pipe. Now, one thing we want to do is this we're going to sort of U-bend it over here. But the thing is, trucks need to get to and from this area. So if we keep it down to the ground, they can't get around. Now, we could wait for our ramp for vehicles to ramp over that, but I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to say to build it at height 2. And that way, it instantly goes up to height 2, which is what allows it to, vehicles can pass under it. I figure we'll just go, yeah, we'll do it like right here. Just pass right by that. It's gonna be one heck of a pipeline, but that's okay. Then we need our liquid dump. Put you over here, and that's what dumps it into the ocean. Beautiful. All right, now, to make sure that we're not spreading our resources too thin, I'm going to pause the components that don't need to be made yet. Basically, the second half of all of this. And actually, we can pause these for a moment, because all we need is this to get it started. And then once we have our full production line going, then we can add those to the mix. There, that should be good. I call this the D-cell battery, or the diesel battery, you know, because like, you know, those big fat batteries you put in like RC cars and whatnot. But it's diesel, not D-cell. But it's a working title, and also a work in progress for the shape of it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So the last bit, and we're going to pause this, is we're going to take our pipe from here, and this is just going to go up and over, and it'll find a route for us and hook it up. But again, we want to pause that because we don't need that part built just yet. Now, this is going to take them a little bit while, but I think because of our expanded and more concentrated concrete network here, we're doing a bit better. We're waiting on waste materials here. All right, well, you're cooking. You need waste materials. Do you have some waste materials? You sort of do. But not as much as you probably should. I mean, you got some slag over here. Yeah, we're still lobbing the iron around. Okay, we got the crushed slag delivered, so we were pretty. And I mean, these only use one a piece, so it's not like they burn through the waste material that quickly. So I'm not too worried about it. All right, yeah, we are starting to get a little bit lower on fuel, which is precisely why I wanted to get this done now. I mean, you do have access to emergency trading with the dock for fuel if you get a loose storage for coal. $209 pops. Yeah, we don't want to adopt anybody more. Not right now. We are technically able to operate our stuff from here. All right, we got ramp for vehicles done. I mean, I guess we could do the bottom one, but I already queued it up, so we'll keep this sky pipe for now. We can use the ramp for other things later on. How are we at churning out? All right, yeah, you guys have plenty of concrete. You've got plenty of concrete. You got plenty of concrete, and you got plenty. All right, that makes me happy. It also makes me a little greedy. I wonder if we can do even more. If we can do another assembly station here, get a fifth one cooking. Also, our vehicle parts are building up. We could get another excavator going. Aha! Our basic distiller is online. It just needs a delivery of coal. It's also not going to run for very long until we have an outlet for the wastewater, which is why I want them to now focus on this giant pipe before we distract them with anything else. Oh yeah, we want to turn truck import off because we want that thing to be filled by its own right, rather than have the trucks bring stuff around to it. All right, well, they're making appreciable work on the pipeline here. Yeah, I think our early investments in the concrete are paying dividends and just keeping the production flowing. Also, I think we can probably take one of the trucks off of tree harvesting, because wood is not as in demand at the moment. Low food supply. Well, that ain't good. 12 months. Okay, time to slap down another farm. I want to keep a lane here for... Yeah, I want the two buildings near each other. But I also want a lane right here. Yeah, that's good. That will get our food back up and running. And there are techs just around the corner that we can tap into. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take wood off of tracking because it's not as hypercritical as it used to be. I am going to put on our tracker copper, because that is very soon going to be... Oh, electronics are kind of low. We've been cooking electronics, right? Did we harvest out? Oh, no, we have plenty of electronics. What am I talking about? Plenty of electronics. Oh, good. We got the farm down just in time for the rains. Excellent. Okay, now we have our full production line going. We can unpause these so that we can reach maximum capacity. Because now this thing, yeah, now this is cooking. It's not cooking full speed because we only have one of those pumps, but we're getting there. And 145. Yeah, we can eliminate this. We'll still have enough power. And that'll let us reclaim some of our construction parts. I mean, I do like that you reclaim most of them. It's like 2/3 of the construction parts that you used for them, which works for me. All right, concrete's still doing fine. I mean, we have all this wood burning a hole in our pockets here. Yeah, we're working on it. There's a lead time to it, game. All right, let's start repairing our shipyard now, because we want to get our exploration on. Our iron is doing fantastic. Also, we are now through natural birth at our limit here, so we're also going to want to get some more housing. Not that we need the workers, but I don't want to go into... Uh-oh. Okay, time to... I guess we suddenly started using more stuff, so time to get these online and prioritize this so that we are not out of energy here. Oh, these all use electricity. Yeah, let's get that generator cooking. We'll get the rest of the diesel operations online shortly, but let's get that second generator on. That's better. We are going through our concrete at an appreciable rate. Let's unpause this just to make sure that it has room for it all. All right, oh, speaking of water, how is our water? Our water is perfectly fine. We probably have too much water collection here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do have this set to cement. Good, yes. All right, we got copper refinement. Not top of our priority list at the moment, but I have a feeling once we get into higher tech stuff, it will be. We may want another thing of rotary kilns. But first things first, we want to fix the ship. Takes 100 construction components to fix it. Plus, we also need to build our housing block here. Let's prioritize this one. In fact, let's quick deliver these. There we go. Now that the cargo, the terminal is, we can fix the ship itself. Yeah, we also need to, we can load crew. We want to keep full. And yeah, the materials delivery here is just all iron, which we have in abundance. All right, folks. So I think we're getting close to being able to go out into the Great Yonder and explore. Yeah, full. We are exactly full. Yes, I know, low diesel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we're taking it out from here to fuel the ship. Yeah, about that. Let's get our diesel cooking. You are cooking, right? Okay, good. All right, we're in our next episode, World Exploration, and not a moment too soon. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!